made some masks out of clay and I'm really proud of it, and I wanted to do show and tell today. And I'm a complete novice when it comes to making masks or making like clay figures. I mean, I think one time in college, like 4 years ago, I made like a clay figurine of something, but I literally forgot how any of this works. But yeah, so I'm just gonna talk you through like everything that I did and just show you. So here we go. This is the first one. As you can see at the back, I didn't bother to paint it, and I used clay to cover it. So what I did, I used 3 paper masks, and I taped all 3 of them together so that they would like have 3 different angles of a face, and then I put clay over it. And I realized that I wouldn't be able to keep it sturdy if I put clay on just the front, so I had to put some on the back and wait for it to dry in order for it to stay put. And then after that I just painted it. I went for like this thermal design. These are supposed to be like, this is like almost like the robot version of me. So yeah, so this is like a thermal. I just thought it was cool. I wanted to do something colorful and different, so this is just me trying to be different. There's not really like a special meaning behind it. I just thought that it would be interesting to do. And it took me like 3 days. The first day was putting all the clay on, and then the second day was the first face, and the third day was doing these sides. I did my makeup routine. I just wanted it to be like personal. But my second one, I don't have a name for this, but it's basically supposed to be orchids, because if you don't know, orchids are my favorite type of flower. And so yeah, I basically did the same thing. I used scissors to cut out one of the eyes and kind of turned it into like a cracked piece of glass that I can see through, so I can actually see through this. But and then I put like little pieces of clay over the mask, and I painted this to try and emulate my skin tone, but it's kind of off. Originally this was supposed to be red and yellow, but it looked like a pizza or like mushrooms or something, so I decided to redo it. Yeah, one of my friends said that this doesn't look like a flower, it looks like a cordyceps from The Last of Us. I kind of see where they're coming from, I guess. But yeah, this is probably my favorite, because it didn't take me very long. This only took me like an hour to paint, and like maybe 2 hours to like make out of clay. But I don't know, I just think this is the most interesting one. It looks like to me it looks like a fruit, but I can't remember the name of the fruit. Yeah, my third and final one, this one isn't actually finished, but it's basically like, I put devil horns on it. I didn't put clay over the whole mask, which is why it's shiny, which made it harder to paint the purple. But I literally just put clay over the mouth to emulate like a black beard. It kind of looks like Lego, like a Lego beard, and then I just put like a exaggerated eyebrow bone. It's supposed to be Rapthorn from Dragon Quest VIII, and I know that people probably won't know who that is, but I can give you some backstory. So Dragon Quest, first of all, Dragon Quest is my favorite video game of all time, but Dragon Quest VIII is my second favorite out of the franchise. And Rapthorn is basically like the physical manifestation of a demonic entity that got trapped inside this thing called the Godbird Scepter. And I'm trying to explain this in the most like I don't want to sound like a nerd, I don't know. So basically in the game there's like a Godbird Scepter, and it's stuck inside the castle of Trodae. The main character was a royal guard initially for the king and the princess, but it was his duty to protect the scepter from being stolen, because I think it was like hundreds of years ago Rapthorn tried to destroy the world, and they stored his power inside the scepter so he could never come back to Earth. But then this magician called Dormagus originally was a human being that just practiced magic, but his master wouldn't let him advance to using like different types of magic quick enough for him. He became impatient and then looked through his master's spell books and stuff, and then went and found out that the scepter holds magic that he could learn instantly. So he goes and infiltrates the castle, takes the scepter, and then he becomes possessed by Rapthorn's power, and then like then basically like the whole storyline that you go throughout the game, and eventually Rapthorn becomes a physical embodiment of who he used to be like hundreds of years ago, and he looks like this. I didn't finish it because I was meant to do like pink highlights, and he has like these little like swirls that are like a light orange color, but it's probably my least favorite, but for the concept it's my favorite. Does that make sense? But yeah, that's really all I have to show you today. Legit, like I just thought that would be interesting to share. So yeah.